got rich again, just a little hiccup. I did be ballin' this pickup. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat gristle. Ay, how did the lady go miss? Ay, her she was magic, she mixed. Ay, met her at one of the functions, we caught a little rhythm. She caught up a friend, they kissed and we dipped it, and that's how we.
Today, it's the National Football League. It's week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports.
The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. This will be fielded inside the 5. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Here comes the Ravens on offense, and the man in charge from Louisville, the former MVP, Lamar Jackson.
And I'll bet right now it's just one thought in his mind.
Win the game.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. He played pretty well. I mean, he didn't turn over the ball in terms of interceptions,
no,
right?
2 touchdown passes last week.
2 touchdown passes, but when your team doesn't win, that's just hollow. And the best quarterbacks don't care about anything but whether or not their team won.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson got his man complete over the middle. That's Andrews. The numbers for him from a week ago, 11 catches, 83 yards.
Better tighten up the coverage if you expect to slow this guy down, because if he gets going, he'll eat you up.
First carry now for Gus Edwards. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up.
He'll try and run for the first with Edwards. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47.
That's good. We're up.
Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive. Couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done. I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there. I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll go back to Edwards on 1st down. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. From the gun, they go to Edwards. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory.
Gus Edwards.
It's a gain of 3, and it'll be 2nd down.
To the 48-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
From the gun, it's Jackson. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield.
Jackson's pass. Complete.
This now play number 9 on the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd and 13.
Here's Jackson to throw, and that is incomplete.
Jackson's pass.
So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down.
I spotted man coverage on the outside. I expect we'll see a lot of that from this defense as this game moves on. And that was a good job there as that one was knocked away.
So here are the Steelers backed up to start their initial drive. And they'll be led out by the man running the show, Charles, their quarterback.
And I liked what his head coach told us about him this week, that no matter what happens, whether he throws 7 interceptions or 7 touchdown passes, He's the same assertive leader in the huddle on each and every play. He can throw the 7 interceptions, just blame the football, blame anything else, and still carry himself like he is the man.
It's like you, assertive in our production meetings.
Well, especially when we're talking about ordering dinner, ordering some snacks.
I was just going to say.
That's where I go.
2nd and 6 at the 16-yard line.
And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play, backwards a yard.
It's a loss of a yard.
To throw on 3rd down, Arnold. He's going to loft one, deep left side here. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10. And it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line.
10 at their own 47-yard line.
On 1st down, Arnold. He'll buy some time, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Olivier Vernon coming in with some force for the sack that time. But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
To Juju Smith-Schuster. 12 yards on the play.
But it's on 3rd and 2. Arnold. And he completes it to Hunt.
Arnold's pass.
And he will have a Steelers 1st down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
False start, offense.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. To throw on 2nd down, Arnold. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
It's a gain of 10. And the Steelers
back to throw. Arnold. Oh, that was dangerous. Throw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on 2nd down. They run with Hunt. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29. They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down.
at the 29-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Arnold. He may try and run for this. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
The quarterback on the scramble. Tarvarius.
As a rookie quarterback, that's exactly how you endear yourself to your teammates. Give it up for the cause. It's also how you end up on the training table, too.
Yeah, it's a catch-22. Coach doesn't like it. Teammates love it. Where do you fall on it?
Well, I fall on wanting to endear yourself to your teammates, but pick your spot. Be smart about it. They need you for the full season.
Yeah, the rookie's going to learn as he goes. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Pick up with 2.
They'll let the fullback try and take him home.
3-yard line.
And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. So now it's 3rd and goal. This Raven defense trying to keep him out of the end zone. They'll try to run this one in. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Ravens, nothing.
So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
He's tackled at the
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. Calling a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
The tackle made by Devin Bush. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Steelers 3, Ravens nothing.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll run here with Dobbins. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup.
Here's Dobbins. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down.
Sets up.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Steelers are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns. Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
11 on the play. First down, Steelers.
From the gun, Arnold. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, 1st down. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at their 49-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Arnold. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington.
Arnold.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 30.
It's a gain of 20. And a Steeler first down.
Off the play fake. Arnold going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Schuster. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing again. Arnold. Over the middle, complete. It's Johnson. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 12-yard line. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there.
First down, Steelers.
Throwing on first down. Arnold. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
A loss of 2 yards.
2 sacks last week. Another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
And a few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point.
A
It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave him with still about 8 or 9 to go on third down. Flush to his right. He can run for... Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again.
T.J. Watt there on the tackle. No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
On third down, here's Edwards. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down.
Well, they got off the field on third down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
So here are the Steelers to take over on offense. They were winners last week against Cincinnati, and right now they are in the driver's seat in this ball game as well. On the move to his left. He'll run it. He's got the first down here inside the 30. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. We've seen the pressure get to him several times in this game. There, though, we see him escape it.
And we've seen this rookie video before as well. That type of pressure, oftentimes what do you resort to? Your legs, try and escape. What you hope is that this doesn't become habit for him, that he learns how to handle the pressure, still keep his eyes downfield, and make some throws.
Got an open man. It's Washington. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
And it brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd and 2, Arnold firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
First down.
On 1st and 10, Arnold. His pass caught at the 4. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. From the 4, it's 2nd and a couple. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning.
Brought down back at the 8-yard line.
On 3rd down, Arnold got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. James Washington, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Taken in the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
This Ravens offense heads back out there, led by Lamar Jackson. He's got to dig deep here, doesn't he? Team's losing. He's not playing well either.
And they always tell you, don't press. You'll make things a little bit worse. But in this particular situation, you try and heighten your play a little bit. So far, he's thrown 1 interception. He wants to balance that off with at least 1 touchdown pass in order to get his team back moving forward.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
It's a first down on a gain of 10. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. To throw again. Jackson. Fuller brings it in over the middle.
Jackson.
The reception good for 7. It's third down. Again, Jackson. He finds his target, Fuller. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
At the 45-yard line.
Jackson will throw again. Dancing to his left. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
It's a gain of 7.
Jackson from the shotgun. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Open man is Duvernay. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and...
Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson, that's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. To throw again is Jackson. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Devin Duvernay in the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens have cut it to within a score. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for John. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it.
Justin Tucker.
So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
First and 10.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Rolling to his left. He's going to take off with it.
The quarterback on the
He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 25-yard line.
From the gun, Arnold. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Operating from the gun, Arnold. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
Pittsburgh.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. A gain of 3, second down.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and...
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
Ball carry.
Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
Quincy Williams on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Down to the 25. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a third and about 5.
At the 25-yard line.
From the gun, Arnold. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this.
Holding offense.
so instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it. Brings up 4.
Now, that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. And now following that sack, looks like we've got an injured man down there on the field. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. He'll start with a handoff to Dobbins. Alex Highsmith there on the tackle.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Operating from the gun, Jackson. And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Steven Nelson. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Now it's the backup, Bridgewater. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So they've been unable to capitalize on a great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
Teddy Bridgewater in at quarterback.
And they will rally and stop him short of the 1st down. They get him to the ground at the 26.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a 1st down.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. From the gun, Jackson got his man complete over the middle. It's Andrews.
Jackson's pass.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and 10.
Pickup brings up 2nd down at the 25-yard line.
They'll run. It's Dobbins. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the 1st down marker. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. From the gun, Bridgewater. And he will find his man on the outside. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the Ravens' 35-yard line.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to be down close to a first down at the Ravens' 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
At the 30-yard line. A gain of 5. First down, Pittsburgh.
Out of the gun, Bridgewater. Over the middle, complete. It's Johnson. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 24.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Bridgewater. And now he's going to use his legs. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
And a Steeler first down.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a handoff looking right. Marlon Humphrey with the tackle defensively. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
And it's
third down, Bridgewater. And hitting Juju on the slant. And he is going to be stopped at the 12, short of the first down. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And now it's a 2-score game at 9, 16-7. So that's a big one. Obviously, Charles makes it a 2-score game, his 3rd field goal of the game, able to knock it through.
Yeah, not exactly free and clear yet, but as a defense, you get to play a little bit looser, don't you? Because you do now have a little bit of a margin of error, don't you?
At their own 24-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Operating from the gun, Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Holding offense.
The Ravens on 3rd down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
A 46-yard boot, but just 36 following a pretty decent return of 10 yards. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Bridgewater on 1st down. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Bridgewater's pass.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 41.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down. The Steelers on third down. They've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. He can run for it, and he will. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. Now it appears we've got an injured Raven down there on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. And he's taken down inside the 30.
Number 21, the ball.
It's a first down on a gain of 10.
That's a 29-yard line.
I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
A gain of 4.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
And it's 3rd down.
Bridgewater to throw it. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. From the red zone now, Bridgewater. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. 7 yards to pick up there.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
To throw again on 2nd down. Bridgewater rolling to his right.
Bridgewater on the keeper.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down. And
he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Bridgewater on the keeper.
A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead.
Point conversion.
Not the first time on this drive. Now he's hit, and Bridgewater loses the football. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wondered maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be taken down by the face mask, it appeared. And yes, out come the flags.
Defense.
Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Alex Highsmith. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. And that'll be marked down as their first sack of the game.
Well, they had 6 last week. And this offense did its homework, didn't it? Because they saw all that pressure, and they really worked hard to tamp it down and beat it back. And they did a great job in the first half. But now they've gotten their first sack here in the second half. Look out. They'll try to increase the pressure.
Another try after the first down sack. Jackson will find Dobbins out of the backfield. The Ravens on third down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. Over the middle to Smith. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. So still over 3 minutes remaining in this game, but boy, not getting that one that hurt.
That's a little bit demoralizing, so they have to be careful about that because still have an opportunity if they can get some things done on defense. But now, since they've taken over on downs, a team with the ball, guess what? Going to 4-minute offense, maybe they can put this thing away.
Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. The ball carrier. The first down line at the 34 here on third down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Bridgewater steps away. He may try and run for this. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. They got to get it to the 21 here on third down. To throw, Bridgewater. And he'll find Washington. That's complete. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And they take a knee.
We talk all the time about how important it is to have leverage in blocking. It's also a big part of policing up gaps. Did you move someone out of the A gap? Did you move them out of the B gap in order to create space for your guy to run? In this case, all those gaps were shut down.
Yeah, the movement was defensive, and they got him for a loss. No gain that time, and it leaves them with 3rd and 11 coming up.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on 4th down. This to make it a 3-score game late. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Steelers, it's a dream start. 2 wins in 2 early road games. And they'll return home next week to take on the Philadelphia Eagles. Meanwhile, for the Ravens, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis.